it is MissSimReno. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you are brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today because I am doing a brand new speed build with the new Moschino Stuff Pack, which came out today, I think at around noon my time, Eastern time. I was literally refreshing Origin and EA.com like a psychopath since last night at midnight. I'm not even kidding, because I wanted to download this ASAP and use the new items because I could not avoid YouTube and just the internet as a whole. And I was getting sneak peeks of everything, and I immediately had an idea and I wanted to bring it to fruition really quickly. So I got it as fast as I could, and today we are actually building a photo studio. Surprise, surprise. And I am building it in Magnolia Promenade. So behind this build, you'll see my filler up diner, and actually to the left, I had downloaded the Magnolia Complex by Simlicy, which is absolutely beautiful, and I actually want to build my own somewhat like it. However, for gameplay, I wanted to make sure that it was in my game. So if you haven't checked out her channel as well, which I'm sure you have, definitely check it out. I will link it in the description below if you do. But here we're trying to work out the exterior, and my initial thought was to make this just base game and the Moschino Stuff Pack. However, if I wanted it to function in Magnolia Promenade, or even be in Magnolia Promenade, I did have to use get to work items, and I wanted to make it a retail lot to kind of make it a photo studio. So I was using some items from Get Together and Spa Day, and I end up pulling those out because I came to the realization that I was using packs that I didn't want to use. I did want this to be pretty accessible to maybe new simmers, because those would be the packs that I would put together. Like with these new careers that we do have, it makes a lot of sense to have get to work. I think that's what I said. Get to work, get together, get to work. I would recommend base game, get to work, and the Moschino Stuff Pack if you are looking at kind of a bundle to build yourself, because I think you can do that on Origin now, actually. But anyway, so this is actually a photo studio, and the part on the second story is an apartment in my mind. So if you own this retail lot and you want to actually spend most of your time running the retail lot, there is a fully functional studio apartment above it, which is so cool. I really liked that idea. I'm sure others are going to do things that are very similar, but it was just too perfect because I did want to build kind of an industrial style loft with these new items, or like a loft apartment, I should say. And I was going to do it in San Myshuno, but I can do that any old time, and I wanted to combine these two ideas now because I was really excited. So I did just that. And here I'm kind of lifting some plants onto this little pergola type thing off to the side. And what I end up doing is just tossing some tables out here. And it's not like anyone can sit there and really eat or drink anything, but I did want to put like some outside seating areas here. So I do use these little tables with the umbrellas and just grab some outdoor seats as well and toss them out here just because I thought it looked nice, and I tossed one of these little tables out here on this little deck. So maybe as, in my head, maybe as like a model or someone who's just coming here to get their photos taken, maybe even family photos. Maybe while they're getting that done, the family members that aren't so excited about it, or like the publicist, we can all pretend, right? Like the publicist could be sitting outside just kind of like following up on business or just playing around on their phone, not wanting to be in the studio while everything's taking place. That was my thought process. And I put this little red carpet out to the front. I thought it was a really cute idea because this photo studio, granted, it really does look like it is designed to photograph models in high fashion, because that is what this pack is all about, because the Moschino brand is a high fashion, I think, Italian brand, and the whole collaboration is basically like high fashion and whatnot. So those are the kind of items that we got, like these windows and the door. I love them so much. I love them so much. But yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, and I just lost my train of thought. So we're now on the interior. This is how excited I am. We're on the interior, and I just tossed down this base game carpet and make the walls pure black because I wanted a lot of the accents in here to be red, because a lot of the things that we got with this pack are either like red, white, and black, or yellow, black, and white. There's just some kind of accent colors like that. And I use this new wall sculpture piece that we got with this pack, and I do a brick accent wall behind the register / front desk area. And there is a bathroom here. So the bathroom downstairs here is just a toilet and a sink. The loft apartment upstairs does have a shower, but it doesn't have a toilet and a sink. Because I was thinking they could just come downstairs to use the bathroom because I realized I kind of ran out of room. I thought it worked for the sake of the build, but you could always add a bathroom upstairs too if you would prefer. And I'm pulling out these new room dividers that we got with this pack, and I love the red polka dots. Like I said, I wanted the accents to be red, so I thought it was perfect against the black walls. And I do use two little backdrops here, so they're both the fashion backdrops, and granted I haven't played around with this too much. There's two fashion backdrops and one that is not a fashion backdrop. I don't really know what the differences are quite yet, but I will be playing around with them. And these seats are new, and the side table, and the clutter of the stacked magazines. Oh, I have been waiting for clutter like that for so long, because in some of my other builds I actually do take a bunch of books and I try to stack them to make them look like magazines. And now I just have one item that is exactly that. So I was really excited about it. However, all of the pictures are, of course, high fashion, so it may only be suitable for certain kinds of builds, at least in my mind. But I'm still so excited that we have that item, because the clutter items are probably some of my favorite things. I love to clutter up my builds, all in all. So if we could get like a clutter stuff pack or something like that, that would be really cool. I really wouldn't be complaining. I don't know what necessarily theme, aside from just clutter items, so like plants and other miscellaneous things. I don't know what kind of theme I would want to see, but I don't know. Would you guys be interested in more clutter? I'm always interested, so that's just me. And here I hanged up these framed magazine covers because I thought that was a really nice touch for this studio. And another little seating area is kind of back there. And that's pretty much the downstairs. It's very, very simple. It's kind of sleek, I would say, because a lot of these items are very sleek, and I'm just trying to sort out the lighting situation as well. But I thought it was really pretty, so if you do want to run your own photo studio, this might be the ideal place. And now I'm just working on the bathroom downstairs. So like I said, it is just a toilet and a sink, but it is really kind of fun because we got a new mirror with this pack. And it's that right there. It's like a thought bubble or a word bubble, like a cartoony one. And I thought that was so cute. Like, I could use that in kids' bathrooms. I could use that in, I don't know, like a toy store or something like that. I'm trying to think of all other ways that I could use it because it's a really cool item. And that little side table is actually base game too. So I discovered a lot of kind of modern, funky looking base game items while I was doing this as well, because I don't normally use items like that. And now we're upstairs in the little studio apartment, and it is all brick. I didn't use brick as an accent wall, I just used it as the wallpaper for the entire upstairs. And there's just a little tiny kitchenette here with a stove and a sink. Now I will say you might have to move those two items that I put near the sink. It seemed to be blocking it for my sim, so I apologize about that, but I do like how they look for the sake of the build, so I did keep them in. And then I used this cool base game bed because it came in bright red. And I never use this bed. I don't really like it, but I used it for the sake of this build because it worked perfectly. And I didn't use all the Moschino items either, I will say that too. Those lights that I just put down there, the tripods, the cameras, the backdrops, some of the just different clutter items and the furniture I did use from this pack, but I didn't use the wallpapers that came with this pack. And of course I didn't do any create a sim in this build because, you know, it's a speed build. So there are tons of items there too. So if you haven't checked them out, a lot of other simmers do have reviews and like overviews of CAS and any build and buy items. So definitely check those out. And here I'm just kind of making a little desk area, and that's about it for this build. So I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the whole stuff pack in general, and I will catch you guys next time I post a video. Talk to you soon. Bye.